Hello guys, in this video I would like to explain about scholarships, graduate scholarships for the year 2024, 2025 and so on. So these scholarships are about in the University of Melbourne, Australia, and the amount per annum is 135,000 Australian dollar. The important information are given on this slide. You can see University of Melbourne, country Australian, study level, it's important, master and PhD, and number of scholarships are 600. It is a very good number of scholarships, so you have higher probability of being selected. And application deadline is 31st October 2024, and today is 27 July, so it means that you have more than 3 months. If you want to prepare your documents like IELTS and TOEFL and some other English proficiency, you want to write a proposal, a small proposal, 2 to 3 pages or something like this, and you want to contact with the professor, you can do these things in 3 months. And also admission, that's also important. So these things are important, and these things will be discussed in this video. So just look at the slide on which I wrote the things which I would like to discuss. So this is something which I would like to talk about. These information are already given. So University of Melbourne, Australia, number of scholarships 600, master and PhD, and closing date and this. And now the important things which I want to talk about is the entry requirements, admission, finding supervisor, and writing proposal and funding. So these things I will talk about these things. First, look at the university level. At which rank? What is the ranking of this university? Just look. Just Google this QS ranking of the University of Melbourne. So you can see 13th. That's nice ranking. Very nice ranking. You know, under 20, top 20 universities, near to 10, top 10. So very good university. You have very good opportunity. You have enough time. You can prepare your documents, and you must apply for this opportunity. 600 is very good number, and just believe that you will be selected. No problem. You just work hard, and then the rest is just apply, and then let's see. Okay, so now let's see the things about which I will talk, like these things. So let's go to the website of the university, and first of all I would like to talk about this. Just go through the scholarships. Okay, so this the information. So this is the information which is published in July 2024 to July 24, 2024. And this is the important information about which I mentioned already. And there are some extra benefit, full tuition fee. So one point here is in my slide, funding. So if you apply for admission, you find a supervisor. Proposal is also, of course, this is a part, and supervisor will ask about proposal. So this is okay. I will do a separate video that how to write a good proposal, not now. Funding, that's important. So if you have these steps, and you can do these steps very easily, funding is important. So you applied for the scholarship, and the scholarship is awarded to you. You don't need to worry then, because this is covered already. Full tuition fee, stipend for living expenses, and 37,000. $37,000. That's Australian dollars. Very good. And relocation allowance, health insurance for international students. So if you are international student, you will have an health insurance as well under the scholarship. Now the duration of the scholarship are available for duration of the program, 2 years for student undertaking master by research degree. Remember, the scholarship is for research degree. So if you want to do master by coursework, this scholarship is not for those students. This is master by research degree. 2 years for master and 3.5 years for student undertaking doctoral degree. And level of education, scholarships are available for master by research and doctoral degree only. Okay, this is already discussed. Field of study, this is important. Scholarships are available for all subjects available at the University of Melbourne, Australia. So you can just go and explore the university, and you will see the fields, the professors, and all the things you will see there. And then you need to follow the procedure. You can contact with the professor and just look at the professor profile. If it's aligned with you, just contact with him, and then he maybe ask about a proposal. You can write a proposal. It's better to prepare a proposal first. You have a lot of time, and then talk with the professor. Just look at the professor profile and make your proposal which overlap your intended, your expected professor profile, and then talk with him or her, and then maybe she or he ask about the proposal. Just share, and there will be some yes. If you just you are work in his or her field, he or she, if they have space, if they don't have enough student, they can yes contact you and they can select you. Eligibility, applicant must meet the entry requirements. We will talk about entry requirement for MS by research and PhD degree. I will just talk about this later. Application must apply for the graduate research degree. You need to apply. This is a procedure, admission. Scholarships are available for current student and the new student. Commencing study in the academic year 2024-2025, and the scholarship is 600. And who can apply? Scholarships are available to all students, domestic and international students. So this is available for a student and also for international student. Application deadline is October 31st, 2024. Important note. Okay, this is how competitive, and yes, of course, you need to work hard on your proposal and your CV. New student must have applied for the graduate research course by closing date and will be automatically considered for the scholarship. Remember, this point is very important. You need to apply. You need to apply for the graduate research course, even master or PhD, whatever you like, you can apply. And by closing date, and will be automatically considered for the scholarship. So you don't need to do anything. They will consider you automatically. Okay, so this is all about this. Now, the important things are entry requirements, admission, finding supervisor, and funding is okay. User proposal is okay. We will talk about this in some other video, not this. You just need to write admission in University of Melbourne. I already searched this one, so you can just click on this, and you will see the top website. This, remember, this link is given in the description of this video. This link. So you don't need to worry about this. Just go there and click, and you will see what I'm doing now ahead. This is the University of Melbourne and how to apply. And just look application guides, undergraduate. No, we are not interested in this because these scholarships are for graduate, PhD and MS. Graduate coursework. No, these scholarships are not applicable for this. Remember, I mentioned already this. Graduate, research and PhD. So this scholarship is available for this. Click on this. You will see now. Look at this graduate research. You don't need to do anything. Just look at this domestic applications, international applications, international joint PhD degree. No, we are just interested in this one. And if you are belong to Australia, of course, this is for you. Click on this. So now we have different options. You need to click on this. Just right click on this and see the entry requirement and open this in another tab. The first thing is entry requirement. That's important because if you don't fulfill those requirements, still you can apply, but it's depend. You can ask the university, maybe you can give them particularly the English proficiency, not the other thing. The entry requirements is if you are doing master, just look at it. We can see here, it's no problem. Minimum eligibility, you are considered an international student based on your citizenship, even if you are studying in Australia. So if you are studying in Australia, but you are from another country, still you are an international student because it is based on your citizenship, not you are currently in Australia. To be eligible to apply for a graduate research course, you are normally required to have completed at least 4 years Australian bachelor course or overseas required equivalent and achieved an overall average of greater than 75% in the final year of the course. Remember, this is very important. 75%, greater than 75% overall average, achieved an overall average of greater than 75% in the final year of the course. This is important point, remember. And you need to have a 4-year bachelor course, like a student bachelor course or equivalent. Normally in other countries, they also have 4 years bachelor degree. You are also normally required to have completed an research project component at the that count for at least 25% of your years work at 4-year undergrad or master level. So you need to have a research something, little project or something like this. It's also important. Some courses may have higher additional entry requirement and pre-application process. Course you may be interested. You can see the courses as well here. Just look and we will open this, but need to see course specific requirement. Okay, maybe there are some course specific requirements. So when you click and you apply, then maybe you know that there are some specific requirement, but the general requirement are those. Finding supervisor. This is also an issue normally, but I think when you choose a subject and then you can go to the faculty and you can choose a supervisor from that faculty because the professor names are mentioned normally, and just click on professor profile or name and then you will see maybe this some professor CV is also available. Just click and then you will see that if it is interesting or not. English language requirement, this is important because this is normally the thing which we are curious about. If you have completed an undergraduate course in the last 2 years, where the course was entirely taught and assessed in English, typically you will satisfy English language requirement. Okay, so this means that if you have your university in which the teaching is in English, you can take English proficiency certificate. So perhaps you will not need TOEFL, IELTS, and these things, but it's depend the program as well. If your offer is conditional on meeting the university English language requirement, you can use TOEFL, IELTS, percentage, Pearson test of English. So you can do these things as well. But it's depend, again, I say, it's depend on the program. Also, you can talk just if your university medium of instruction is English and you have done bachelor in English, just take a certificate and send to them, talk to them that this is my certificate. I have done everything in English, so there is no problem in English for me in speaking, writing, and understanding English. And if you have master degree, so you have done everything in English, so I think in that case your case is strong, so you can talk to them. So perhaps you will not need to do these IELTS and TOEFLs, but still, if that's mandatory, then you need to do these things. So these are the requirements you need for PhD degree. You need to have a 4-year bachelor degree and followed by 2 years master degree in research normally. And for a master degree, you need a 4 years bachelor degree, like Australian 4-year and equivalent overseas equivalent as well. That's also fine. With the requirement, I think this they will then guide you about this, that what type of document you need. And finding supervisor, you can courses you applying for. I think we have already clicked on this. So you can see the courses here. We will talk about this later, not now. Writing proposal. Proposal, I think I will do a video on this because that's also important issue, very important issue. So these are the requirement, entry requirement, that is the most important thing. Entry requirements. Admission, then you can go to a particular course and you can apply. Just look. Okay, you can find the course. So you are interested like this graduate coursework. No, you only need this graduate research, and then you can see the courses. Master of Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Philosophy, Law, Master of Philosophy, Law, and so on. You can check the duration as well if you want. 3 to 4 years normally for PhD in this scholarship, and 1 to 2 years or 2 to 3 years for your master. So you can filter and you can choose the best fit for you. Master of Veterinary Science, Clinical, so on. So there are more phases you can use. Or maybe you can search. Just look at this. Okay. You can search by these. I mean, you can filter as well like this. Doctor of Philosophy Science, Master of Philosophy Science. So you can search subject like this in this way. It's no problem. It's not, I think, not difficult. So I think these things, application. Okay, now this is application. We have discussed about the requirement. You can do the requirement like you base your degrees for master, your bachelor, 4-year bachelor important, and English proficiency is important. And then you will need a proposal, and if your professor want, and you need to take admission to apply, and you need to find the supervisor as well. And for PhD you need 4 years bachelor degree followed by 2 years master degree by research, and then you need English proficiency as well. But depend, if you talk to professor that I have done everything in English in my university, the medium of instruction is English, so perhaps you will not need to do the other English proficiency things. And then you need to talk to the professor, the relevant professor. You can find easily, no problem. And then you need to write a proposal as well. 3 to 4 year, 3 to 4 pages proposal as well. That's important. And then this was the requirement, and now you can click on the application. So this is the detail. Now this is up to you. Now this is you need to choose the course, click eligibility and fees. You don't need to worry about fees because the scholarship will cover, but if you selected, prepare your documentation. So just close this. Now open one by one. Just right click. Okay, so everything is open here like this. Choose your course. Doctor of Philosophy 4 is in duration. You will undertake original research in specialized topic. Okay, doctorate by research. Foreign coursework component and parallel with the meeting with your research. Okay, so the difference. Master of Philosophy MPhil is an internationally recognized master course by research that requires completion of the thesis 3,000, 4,000 word, 30,000, 40,000 words. Master by research, different from MPhil, it is a coursework component as well. Okay, so these are some about types of degrees, and then you need to choose course. Okay, so this is about course eligibility. You need to meet minimum eligibility to apply for graduate research courses. This includes course requirements English language requirements, and meeting student visa condition. Just look on this. What is this? We will see about this. Okay, set by the Department of Home Affairs. If you want to apply for less than an academic year, you will need to apply or exchange or study abroad students. So this is a different category, and the scholarship not cover this. The scholarship is for master and PhD level, so you don't need to do about this. But if you are interested, you can click on this. For more information and eligibility, entry requirement, we have already talked about this, so you don't need to do that. Fees, if eligible, you will automatically be considered for graduate research scholarship. Okay, so you will be considered for the scholarships. So the tuition fee is covered in this. You don't need to do that. Still, you can read this. The scholarship that provide the living allowance and the tuition or tuition fee. Okay, so everything, no problem. You don't need to worry about the fees. Prepare your documentation. So you need to prepare your documents. At minimum, you will need to provide academic transcript and a CV with your application. Okay, so this is the requirement. If your country is studying, you will also need, if you are currently studying, you will also need to provide a transcript of your final results and evidence of completion as soon as they are available. Depending on the course, you may also have to provide research proposal. So this is not compulsory, and they will ask about this, but I think it's a good idea to start working on this because this is time consuming. Okay, research proposal, value of creative work, GRE or GMAT, test result, and writing sample. We don't have verified digital copies of academic documents for prior or current studies and wish to obtain during your application. You can select digitally VIA when requested during your submission. This includes English translated documents and can be fulfilled for both interim qualification and completed qualification. So this is also unique. This is some other more information about this. Obtaining the verified digital copies of academic documents can help fast track up your application and retain for use with other application you wish to make. The digital VIA option include a one-off charge. Okay, so this will charge something, and that will help you in the other application as well. Academic transcript. If you are currently studying, you will also need to provide a transcript of your final results and evidence of completion soon as they are available. Some graduate school will cover application at any time, others only assess application at fixed time of the year. Okay, check the graduate courses you are applying for and find out application due date. Okay, this is important. Okay, if you don't have required digital copies of academic documents for interim or complete qualification, you can select digital. Okay, this I done already. Okay, this is about visa information. You can see. Okay, I think I don't need to do this, but this is the procedure. You can click, and then they will give you the information. I am studying full time. Suppose I accompany a student as student visa. Okay, up to 5 years in the language. So you must be 6 years or older. You can stay for a duration of your course. You must enroll in a full-time course. So this is something, and this is the details. So you can see like the processing time and this stuff. Find a course. Yeah, we have done this, so no problem. You can see, you can filter, and you can come up with the course which you like to apply. And then there will be some deadline as well, but the scholarship deadline is 31st. Okay, I think these things are not important for us. This is important publication. If you want to include your publication detail publication in which you are co-author, please on formatting. Okay, you can see this because if you are interested, you can see this is, I think, self-explanatory. Finding supervisor. Guided by academic supervisor. A graduate research study will be guided by an academic supervisor. This person will be an expert in the area and you are proposing to study and will guide and support your youth through all stages of candidature and ensure that you have access to necessary resources and facilitate to complete your research project. Yeah, this is important. So you need, I already told you that you can just go and click and there will be a lot of professors. You can go to different academic programs and then you can go to professor profiles, faculty and professor profiles, and you can search which is closely aligned with your proposal or your intended work. Okay, apply with Melbourne. Early application is recommended if your research courses, as you may be given an early offer by some schools. Yeah, this is important point. Early application is important because maybe some school can give you early offer. Late application may also be accepted if places are available. So this is very important point. If there's no places, late application can be rejected. How to apply? If you are current student in Melbourne, apply through your student account. If you are current student, if you are a new student, you can apply online. Just click on this and see. Okay, you need to create sign up and you create an account and then you can this is the information detail is given here, so you can apply. I think it's not difficult. It's not that difficult. This is because there is no option, so this is I think for already student. Look at this. If you are a new student, you can apply. Yes, so you can apply. If you are a new student, you can apply. You need to sign up, register, and then you will have some username and password, and then you can apply. So I think it's not difficult. Find overseas representative. Ensure you apply for the relevant by the relevant deadline. Check the graduate course you are applying for. I think we have done this multiple times, so we don't need to do this. Yeah, we have done this multiple times, so we don't need to do this. Like here. Do you have the result yet? Okay, so we have talked about this already, so you know we don't need to discuss about this. Yes, just and wait for offer. Okay, this is important. After you submit your application, you will receive a confirmation email with your unique student ID and application reference number. If anything is missing from your application, we will email to you. So they will ask if there is something missing. Graduate school may assess research application in selection rounds on specific date or continually throughout the year. For more detail on the application process and research courses you have chosen, okay, so you can click here and you will have more information because the video is getting lengthy. I don't need to discuss about these things. You can do this thing by yourself. Search for scholarship. So you already have this scholarship, so we don't need. We have one of the most generous scholarship program in Australia to help your tuition and living costs. So this is the graduate research scholarship. Of course, this is very generous scholarship. It's a huge amount. Okay, now the plan for accommodation. So once you selected, you need to apply for accommodation. So this is all about this scholarship. I will paste. I think you already know about everything, but the link to the scholarship, this link is available in the description. You can go there and then okay, then this website also given in the description, this one, and you can start from here, graduate research and PhD, and then you follow the video and you can reach. This video provide you detailed information about this 600 University of Melbourne scholarships, how to apply, what are the entry requirements, what is the deadline, how you can to find supervisor, etc. So I think I explained this with enough detail. Still, if you have any question, please write to me and share the video with other people so that they can also benefit from the video. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye bye.